You ready? Cheers me. Let's do this. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, friends. And I say friends because today's another episode of Florida and Friends on SuperSour Podcast. Fuck yeah. And you know who this is. It's your boy, Joe, the whitest Puerto Rican you know, the host of SuperSour Podcast. I was feeling a little bit lonely recently, doing all the solos. We'll have you've seen recently. We had a nice little guest there, and so today for Florida and Friends, I felt really sad saying Florida and Friends. So Reese came on to join me. Camera go Reese. And if you could look behind the camera, you'd see that there is absolutely nobody. We are ghost camming this episode today. It's gonna be awesome.
Crypto.
Yeah. So before we get into anything, always we like to say there's 2 million podcasts in the world. You're watching this one. We appreciate that. Make sure you're sharing to any friend that you hate out there. Share it to them. You hate them. They don't know that you hate them. Share it to them. It helps us. Mm-hmm. It helps them. It helps you. We all get a little laugh out of it.
We hate them. You hate them. We all hate them. And it's great. And then they're going to love us.
So. Always just remember to hate everyone equally,
yes.
You know? That's what we're all about here.
Equality.
Yeah. So today's Florida and Friends, and super excited because we haven't done this in a long time. And I don't know if you want to peep the uniform here for Florida and Friends specifically. I do this for y'all. I know you were thinking in the beginning of the episode, Jesus, Joe looks like a college douchebag. And I'd say thank you. That's nice of you. I didn't go to college, so that'd be nice of you to say that about me. We have coming on. We're just having such a good time over here, aren't we? Aren't we, Reese?
Top tier.
Top tier. That's what they say.
Fun.
That's what they say. This is hot pancakes. This podcast. That's what they say. They even say some might say it's hot laundry. They also say that. Some might say it's out to lunch. They say that too. Those are phrases people say about this podcast.
Yeah.
I've heard the reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. We know that the Florida man stuff is some of what we're known for here. If you haven't watched the podcast before, that's why we go over these segments, so we can bring to you from Florida the news from Floridians to let you know how crazy it really is. You know what I mean? Like,
this is real Florida shit right now.
Yeah. Sometimes you see things from people in like New York or California or the Midwest, and they like to talk like they are, Florida's so crazy. I'm like, well, from us, we're here to tell you what's going on. But without any more vamping in the beginning here, Reese, do you want to just go ahead and get started?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and explain how this works for you guys.
100%.
Oh, 100%. You can't get Bert there somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll explain this how you guys work. So we're going to explain to you guys how this works if you haven't watched these before. Basically, usually if we have the chance, we like to make a little competition between us and vote on screen, but at home, we're going to go ahead and do a little decision between us. But at home, it's up to you guys. You can decide who's the Floridian of the week. Who is the most Florida person that you see in these videos?
Let us know.
Let us know. Send in some Florida shit that you've seen. We'd love it.
Or even if you have something really crazy from your state, hey, you know what? I mean, honorable mention.
We'll take it.
Florida.
Yeah, we'll take it, yeah. We'll see what you guys got. We'll see what you're working with. So let's go with our first article here. This is from Reese. Reese picked this out. And it says, Florida man arrested for threatening to kill city worker with stupid fucking iPad. Reese, why did this jump out at you? Why did you think, before we even get started into the article and the video, because we do have video for this one, what jumped out at you about this? Why is this guy so Florida?
So what really gave it away was, I think I saw stupid fucking iPad, and I was like, oh, this is going to be great. There's no way that this isn't going to be great. But also, I read back a little bit, right? And I was like, threatened to kill city worker with stupid fucking iPad. And that's how I was like, this is it. This is going to be the best thing ever.
Because you think if it's like somebody from New York, they're going, I'm going to bust your fucking skull or something like that. Yeah. They're not going to threaten them with, they're going to threaten them with just blatant violence.
Yeah, blatant
So violence. You're saying Southern is more like, I'm going to hit you with something.
With basically his own iPad, which is it's just beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So let's read about it a little bit here. Daytona Beach. Daytona is wild. It's crazy down there.
They got the motorcycles out there. That's what they're known for.
Kevin What? SBR?
Sprush.
Whoa, is that Sprush?
Sprush.
Bush. He's got a Bush last name, but with Sprush. He's 36. He was arrested at 4:30, as if we needed to know that, after allegedly threatening to kill a code enforcement official who was taking pictures outside of his house to document alleged illegal parked vehicles for an upcoming court hearing. Wow, you have nothing better to do, my guy. Let's see here. So they start to talk about the article a little bit. Reese, you want to read this for us real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get into the video here.
Yeah, the body camera video from the neighborhood services inspector, Kevin Yates, shows S. Borsch making the threat to kill Yates with the iPad being used to take pictures of the property.
And here's my impression of the judge reading this case. The case of... you both are going to jail. Anyway.
But yeah, Sprush told the inspector that he was harassing him. Keep in mind, though, like, I feel like you're gonna be on the guy who wants to kill this guy's side.
Really? You think so?
I feel like
Because
that's gonna happen.
The way this is sounding, I'm not setting this up. I'm telling you how this is set up to me and how they're setting it up. You can tell me if I'm wrong. How they're setting it up right now, they're telling me that this man Yates, Kevin Yates,
Doing his job.
is doing his job, but he's harassing this man. That's what it says. He's harassing this man. This man is just parking his car where it's what it says. So you're telling me that's what's going to happen here? Is this man's going to be harassing this other man? Okay, let's see if you're right, because I don't believe that for a damn second.
That's good, because that's not how I feel. Glad we can agree.
All right,
let's see how Kevin Spruce can handle this.
Hey, how's it going, sir? I'm sorry, sir? I mean, you unfortunately... I understand, sir.
And I've had this discussion with your boss. That's my side yard, and this is my backyard.
Correct. You can't have any vehicles parked back there. Says the code.
They've been here since 2000.
This guy Kevin Yates needs to calm down. Let me tell you something.
The good news is,
This inspector is out of hand.
that is the rule.
He's harassing him right now. He's yelling at him.
We'll start parking right here on the parkage.
Okay.
And we'll block the whole side of the road. And when somebody gets an accident, it's going to be your guys' fault.
Okay, sir.
Because that's what everybody
Yo, it's
else
Kevin
does.
Yates from Canada.
Coming down here and screwing me.
Okay.
Repeatedly.
Okay.
And you might as well just go ahead.
All right. Okay. Oh yeah, I understand.
No, sir, I'm taking photos for a court date.
No, you're just harassing.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way.
He's like, no,
That's
you're
okay.
just
I'm not on your
harassing.
property, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir, I don't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For
and
translating
try
for
and
the
call
video, I'll be
police if
Kevin
you
Yates
need
and you
to.
be the guy anytime.
I'm going to do my job.
You'll be the other guy.
Like I said, sir, that's fine.
Get off my property.
I'm not.
Oh, jeez, you know, it's really windy out here, sir. I'm trying to take pictures.
Sir,
Oh,
if you
sir.
touch me, I'll call the police.
I will beat you to death with your
Okay.
And there it is.
Okay.
And there it is.
because all you're doing is harassing.
Hold
sir,
on.
Not a concern.
You're seeing
I'll
in the
call
video my man
police
said,
right now.
I'll beat you to death with your fucking
Threatened to
iPad.
kill me.
This
I'm tired of your
waited
you-
until
sir,
he said
you
he was
just
going to
threatened to
call
kill
the police to be like, I'm literally going to threaten your life. And then he was like, okay, yeah, now I'm definitely going to call the police.
Yeah, that. But that's so I mean, hey, this is a good submission. That's so Floridians have this thing. I don't know what it's like in other states. I'm sure it's the same thing. Floridians have this thing to where, like, somebody will be like, I'm going to call the police if you threaten me. And then they'll be like, I will fucking bludgeon you, boy. And then they'll be like, well, I'm calling the cops. And then Floridians do this thing where they go, what?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What'd I do? Oh, he can't take a joke. Oh, he can't take a joke.
What? I can't say I'm going to kill people? Like...
That being said, Kevin Yates is not from Florida. Let me tell you that. He ain't from Florida. He ain't from Florida. Kevin Yates is from the Midwest at most. Good submission, Reese. That was hilarious. That's really funny. I'm on Kevin Yates' side. He's such a nice guy.
He's just do doing his job.
I love
guys.
that's smart by that article to be like, he was harassing him, and I'm like, yep, you're damn right he was. You're so right. Hey, hey there about, geez, I just wish I didn't have to bother you so much, but you can't be parking here, and it seems like we got a lot of complaints, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and take these pictures and send them in. No harm, no foul, just don't go ahead and park here. Florida guy, I will fucking kill you with your iPad.
That Kevin Yates accent?
Yeah.
Was that Conor McGregor that just walked in here? Oh my god. Oh my god, Conor.
We'll be right back. Speaking of Florida, if you're from Florida, or if you're not from Florida, why aren't you subscribed to the SuperSour podcast? Guys, we talk about Florida and not Florida all the time. We are better than Fox News. We're better than CNN. We're better than NPR. We're better than, we wouldn't say Joe Rogan, but we're like right there. Like right there with them. So that being said, make sure you stay active in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out our social media pages at SuperSourjir.
I just want to say, if you subscribe to us, you can totally put a Flow-Grown sticker on your car, even if you're not from Florida, because you subscribe to us. That's how great we are for you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. We're as Florida as it gets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'd think that to get as Florida as it gets, it's all redneck and boats and gators. That's where you're wrong. Yeah. That's where we're here to show you. There's all different kinds of, we know about you.
Yeah.
I was actually hearing today that it was people from New York talking. It was a podcast, and people in New York talking about how cool Florida is. It's actually people that were from Florida, but they're doing the thing that stop coming here, fam. We get it. We're cool now. It's our time to shine. COVID really, it's like COVID was our hot girl moment. You know what I'm saying? During COVID, Florida took off their glasses. They let down their hair bun, and all the other states were like, oh, shit. And Florida was like, you can eat in the restaurants with your mask off. Do you want to go to the store with your mask off? Yeah, that was Florida, fam. And everybody was like, oh, shit, Florida's hot. And we're like, yeah, it's pretty hot down here. It sucks. So speaking of how Florida is, Florida man tells deputies he drank at stop sign signals only.
Which is literally fine. If you listen, you're not.
Hey!
I was talking to them.
Guys, please proceed.
So, if you're not driving, right? What is the problem?
That's a Florida excuse. Earl Stevens, arrested for DUI. Indian County Sheriff's deputies were called to a McDonald's.
Look at the way he spells his name, though, first of all.
Earl? Earl. What's up with these? Yo, Florida.
So
Calm
weird,
down.
Man.
Calm down with the names. Hey, you can change your name for a couple bucks there, bud. Indian County Sheriff's deputies were called to a McDonald's in Vero Beach because of a car that was reportedly bumping the car in front of it in the drive-thru. You guys, you gonna hold me back from my McDonald's?
Maybe that car should have gone a little faster.
The line's not going? Well, I'm gonna make it go.
You just gotta move it.
I'm gonna make it go.
Move it a little bit, give it a little nudge.
When a deputy arrived, he found Earl Stevens, 69, shouts out 69, in his vehicle with an open brown paper bag with a bottle of Jim Beam in it. Dude, wow, real ass. That's rock bottom, but also that's real ass. Yeah. Only because he's at McDonald's. That's what makes it real ass. If he was at Save a Lot, that'd be sad.
That would be kind of sad.
Yeah. Poor Save a Lot. They're like, hey,
you can drink Jim Beam in our parking lot.
It's fine. Fuck you, Save a Lot. Save a Lot. Oh, come on.
We were thinking of sponsoring you.
Save a Lot. Sponsor this dick, fam. Well, we'll do that too. I mean, we're open-minded. We don't have a lot of people. Yeah, all right. He told deputies he didn't recall bumping the car in front of him. Sounds good to me. Hey,
yeah, that's fine.
You're good. We're good here, right?
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. All
I
right,
mean,
we're
what
done.
are you going to trust the guy that's in front of him that's really slow? That wouldn't move? You're going to trust that guy? That guy probably uses blinkers.
I'd immediately start going to question the other guy. I'd
be like, why did you lie?
The deputy noted the strong smell of alcohol on Stephen's breath and saw his eyes were red and his speech was slurred and asked him how he was feeling. My man said, "I'm feeling pretty good." That's a quote. She'll show it. "I'm feeling pretty good," Stevens told the deputy, according to the arrest affidavit. Oh, okay. This person needed more words and fancy words in his article. Okay.
Are you saying that about affidavit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and also the fact that, I don't know, according to the arrest affidavit, it's like, yeah, where else did we see that?
Who says according? Fucking idiot.
Learn how to journal. That's not even the right phrasing. Stevens also told the deputy he had prescription medication before he began drinking and admitted to actively drinking from Port St. Louis. Is that Lucie?
Yeah.
To Indian River. There's some parts of Florida I don't even know about.
Also, earlier it was Vero Beach. Very weird.
Also, let's point out that we forgot to mention he straight up told the police officers he's never had a driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
He showed them his Florida ID and then said he went like this. He said, "To be honest with you, I never had a driver's license. Like I just never really saw the need for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he told him.
69 years old.
Man, what a G. Oh, man, he's so cool. Shit, he's so cool. Stevens told the deputy he had about 3 or 4 drinks, but he wasn't drinking while the car was moving, only when he stopped for stop signs and traffic signals. Again, I'd be like, all right, partner, you're done here, right? We'll write the paperwork. Yeah, well, you're good to go, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sorry to bother you.
Yeah. Oh my God, keep going.
Stevens was asked to do a field sobriety test where he was observed swaying from side to side. Allegedly, later blew a .153 and a .147 on his breathalyzer test. I've got word. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Let me just say this, by the way. Can I take a serious second, real quick? Guys, you didn't hear it from me, and I didn't hear from who I heard it from. But if you get, and you've heard it on this podcast before, I believe, if you get asked to take a sobriety test or blow, just go to jail.
Yeah.
Just go to jail. Don't do any of it. Just go to jail. Okay? Trust us. All right? This man was not going to be able to get, unless you're Errol Stevens. You're so G.
That's wild. I mean, what are they going to do, though? Suspend his license?
Now, the real question is...
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't have one. That's a good point.
They can't.
And he's 69. He's probably like, dude, I don't care.
Exactly.
Now, the real question is, what are the laws in Missouri? Because apparently he has 2 DUIs in Missouri as well. So... Is this a thing in Missouri? They're like, yeah, well, it's a custom to be drinking Jim Beam in your cup holder. In Missouri, the cup holders are actually square for the bottles of Jim Beam. Yeah. Good stuff. Earl Stevens, I salute you, dude. Keep it up, man. Get out. I don't even. They probably didn't put you in jail. They probably just whatever. Just
maybe like overnight, depending on what time it was.
Dude, go get another car and start driving again, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
it.
fine.
You bumped a car at McDonald's.
Oh no.
Who isn't excited when the McRib is back?
Yeah. Also, McDonald's people in the drive-thru, I don't care if you're worried that the food isn't right. Don't check your bag in the line. Just go. Just forget about it. Just take the L, And maybe you're missing some food. Maybe you got something new. Maybe McDonald's knows you better. Just get out of line.
White ladies, don't worry. I'm on your side here. Check that bag. Make sure they got everything you ordered because you paid for it and you worked hard for that money and they're at work.
Did you, though?
And
Did you work hard? Did you? Especially the old white ladies.
I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to help. So we're going to wrap up here with our last story. A Pinellas woman. I love Pinellas. Shouts out Pinellas County. Whoop, whoop.
I honestly kind of forget that we're in Pinellas sometimes. I still think I'm in Hillsborough.
Fair enough. That's what people think of. You would think. I always think people are thinking of Pinellas County when they're thinking of Florida, but no, they're usually thinking Hillsborough County. Usually,
they're usually
or
thinking
Orange
Orlando.
County.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think people even know counties from other states.
Good point.
Yeah, they're like, that's Orlando.
Good point. Good point. A Pinellas County woman was accused. Oh, whoops. Let's read the article. Let's read the title first. A Pinellas woman, Irish folk dances during a field sobriety test, deputies say. We just talked about it. Don't take them, and don't do Irish dances while you're taking a sobriety test.
Unless you're like really good.
Oh yeah, unless you're really good at it.
Top tier.
So, a Pinellas County woman accused of driving under the influence performed multiple ballet and Irish folk dance moves during a roadside field sobriety test, according to the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. That's so far badass. So far, this woman was like, yeah? You want to see this? Think I'm drunk, huh? Deputy said Amy Harrington, 38 of Madeira Beach, Noyce, rear-ended another vehicle approximately 1 mile from her home on April 27th. When deputies arrived, they noted Harrington as showing several signs of impairment, including bloodshot, watery, and glossy eyes, as well as dilated pupils. Well, those are all in one. I wouldn't say those are several different ones, but I guess if you're a cop and you're a piece of shit and you're just trying to tag on a lot of stuff, yeah, sure. When deputies asked Harrington to walk in the line, she struggled to follow instructions and was unsteady on her feet, almost falling. Okay. I was going to say the last part, but you can guess what it says. Arrest documents says. Harrington also danced.
Words do trick.
Seriously, guys. Harrington also danced during the field sobriety test, doing multiple ballet and Irish folk dance moves. Okay. Did she? Okay, but like, you know what? How shitty it would be if you did all that and the cop was still like, okay, but you still need to walk a line. I'd be like, oh, come on.
Well, I feel like what she's doing is.
Oh, that would be fucking. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I'm thinking it's like really good, like I don't know. Can you do that for any town? Like if you get pulled over, can you be like, listen,
I can actually juggle.
I can actually play Through the Fire and the Flames on Expert on Guitar Hero. If you take me there, I'll show you how not drunk I am. If you do
I can
that.
play DDR real good.
Yeah.
Just bring me to a DDR.
Listen, man, I can do Sudoku like a motherfucker. Okay, well, just trust me on this one. Okay, you guys Sudoku? You guys play Wordle? I gotta get you on Wordle. Dude, the name of the episode is Drunk Wordle. dude, no, it's Florida and Friends. Damn it! Oh man, Florida and Friends, Drunk Wordle. Oh yeah, dude. Next time you're getting pulled over. Fuck you. Next time you're getting pulled over.
Fuck yeah.
Next time you're getting pulled over, tell them, I bet you I saw your Wordle thing, and let's see how fast they go. Oh, do you know what it is? Like, do you know the word? Hey. All right. Damn. You sold yourself short there, Harrington. Deputies said they found a white foam cup containing a light yellow liquid that smelled of alcohol in the center cup holder of Harrington's car. A preliminary breath test confirmed the liquid was alcohol. The arrest report added. Thanks, arrest report. She refused testing later on, which is cool. Which makes the second time she refused the test. I'm confused. She took tests. She didn't take tests. It sounds like she did.
I think she took the physical sobriety test, not the breathalyzer.
Which again, as we said,
test.
don't take either. Don't do either. Tell them if that's what they're trying to get. Say no, and if they're like, if you don't, be like, okay, then I'll go to jail. That's fine. Just be calm with them. Be like, that's all right, man. I'll just go to jail.
You can get a sandwich there usually.
And then they can't charge you with DUI. They can't charge you, right? Or if they do, you can get it. Like you can get rid of it easier or something like that.
Kind of. It's. I mean, realistically, don't drink it.
Yeah, that's right. Put a disclaimer. Good idea. We don't condone drinking and driving, but if you did. So that's actually the end of that article. She got her, they did charge her with a DUI, and then she got a bond at $650. So still a G. These people who do these things are so cool. I think these people are the people who saw and put the picture of her up there. She seems like she's cool. She seems like she likes to have fun. This bitch, honestly, she seems like she's a good time. You know what I'm saying? She seems like she's a cool aunt. I feel like one day, what? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I feel like a long time ago, people saw Fluffy do a bit about trying to make cops laugh and shit, and people took it to a whole new level.
Yeah.